Carla, Beatrice, Gundayao again, and now I'm going to show you multiplying binomials. Here is the given example. X plus 4 squared. To multiply this, we're going to rewrite this equation. So we're going to write this as x plus 4x plus 4. Now that we rewrite it, we're going to represent this with the tiles. So here's the x and the 4. We're going to represent this equation. So now that you had represented, now we're going to multiply. X multiplied by x is x squared. And x multiplied by 1 is x. X times 1 is x. X times 1 is x. And another x. You have to multiply this x by this. So x multiplied by 1 is x. Another multiplied by 1x. X multiplied by 1 is x, and x multiplied by 1 is and x. Now, we're going to multiply the yellow tiles. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. Now, the same goes here. Now that we are done multiplying, we're going to get the answer. So this big square represents x squared. Since there is no negative, this will be positive. How many x do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to write 8x. For this, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the answer is x squared plus 8x plus 16.
Thank you, Carla. My name is Bautista. Here, we have an example of binomials to be multiplied using algebra.
Here, we have binomials to be multiplied. The example here is x minus 3 multiplied to x minus 4. To solve for this, we are first going to make a t-chart representing x minus 3 and x minus 4. This here represents x minus 3. Then after that, we are going to proceed to multiplication. X times x is equals to x squared. X times negative x is equal to negative x. Negative x, negative x. Then, we are going to multiply x to negative x. This is equal to negative x, negative x, negative x, and another negative x. We are just going to multiply negative 1 and negative 1, which is equal to positive 1. Then, this will be the answer. X squared minus 7x plus 12.
My name is Lorence S. Adison. To understand multiplying binomials using algebraic tiles, I'm going to give you more examples.
Hey guys, it's me again, Lorence, and now we're going to multiply. Now, the problem will be x minus 9 times x plus 3. So now, we're going to do the factors. This red long bars will represent negative 9, and we're gonna do it like this. There. That will be x minus 9. And now we're going to get the positive 3 using this. Now there is x minus 9 times x plus 3. Now we're going to multiply it. Negative times positive is equals to negative. So negative 9 times positive 3 is equal to negative 27. And I'm going to place this because this will take very long. And there, that will be negative 27, because negative 3 times, it will be positive 3 times negative 9, so it will be negative 27. And now, since there are positive and negative signs, we're gonna cancel out those. So they're positive 3, so we're gonna cancel 3 negative sides. So we're gonna cancel this, and there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 x, or it will be negative because it is the red side. So x squared and minus 6x minus 27 will be the answer.
Thank you, Lorence. I am Carlo. Here is an example question about multiplying binomials.
Good day, everyone. Today I will show you how to multiply binomials using algebra tiles. First, our given problem is x plus 1 and x plus 2. I wrote the given x plus 1 here and the x plus 2 here. I will transform the written factors into algebra tiles. The green tiles represents the variable x, and the yellow tiles represents the number 1. If we multiply x to x, we will get x squared. If we multiply x to 1, we will get x. Then, we will multiply 1 to x, and the result will be x. Then, if we multiply 1 to 1, we will get 1. And then, if we multiply 1 to x, we will get x. And then, if we multiply 1 to 1, we will get 1. For us to find the result, we will just count the x squared tile, the x tile, and the number 1 tile. The x squared tile is just 1, so we will write x squared. The x tile is 3, so 1, 2, 3 is equals to 3x. And the number 1 tile is 2, so plus 2. And the final answer is x squared plus 3x plus 2.
Here's some more examples. Hi, I'm Bernadette Obaña, and this will be my example for multiplication of binomials. First, we have to find a tile that will be an equivalent to x. And this will be the tile that will be equivalent to x. This tile would be equivalent to 1, and this tile would be equivalent to x squared. So, first, we're going to multiply x times x is equal to x squared. So, we're gonna put it in here. Then, x times 1 is equal to x. Same method for this. So, 5x. We have 5 x's. So, for this, 1 times 1 is 1. Of course, 1. Same method for this. So, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So, my final answer would be x squared plus 5x plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5x. Positive because it is not red colored. And 6. Positive 6 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Positive 6. So, this would be the final answer.
So that you've learned how to multiply binomials, I'm going to show you how to solve for Hi, I'm Carla, Beatrice, Kaye, Gundayao, and today I'm going to show you how to factor using algebra tiles. But before we proceed in factoring, I'm going to discuss what each tile represents. The blue tile represents x squared, and the green tile represents x. The yellow tile represents 1. The dimension of the x square is x by x, and the green tile is 1 by x. The yellow tile is 1 by 1, and the red tiles represents negative. This is negative square, negative x, and negative 1. So now, let's proceed to factoring. The problem is factor x squared plus 8x plus 16. We're going to represent each variable. So, x squared, and now we're going to represent 8x. So, we're going to have 8 green tiles. And now, for the 16, we're going to represent that and get 16 yellow tiles. And now, we're going to arrange it. Now we're going to put the yellow tiles here, because if we put it here or here, there's going to be an excess, and we can't have excess. We're gonna put it here. So now that you had represented x squared plus 8x plus 16, we're going to get its factor. So as I said a while ago, the dimension of the x squared tile is x by x. So this will be x, and this will be x. Since both of them are positive, we're going to have addition. And the dimension of the green tile is 1 by x. So this is 1. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. And same goes here. So now that we have the factor of x squared plus 8x plus 16. So now the factor of x squared plus 8x plus 16 is x plus 4 multiplied by x plus 4 or x plus 4 squared.
Here, we have another example of multiplying equations with multiplied
Here's another example on how to factor trinomials. The example given here is 2x squared plus x minus 6. The first thing you want to do is to place the tiles that's going to represent 2x squared plus x minus 6. So we need two big squares, an x, and 6 small squares. We must remember that everything must not have excess. But we can add 0 pairs, or what you call the negative and positives. Must not alter the original trinomial. So we're going to arrange it now. This here represents 2x squared. Then next, we're going to represent x. Since we cannot form a rectangle using only positive x, we are going to use the 0 pairs. Then, we will notice that we have 4 positive x's and 3 negative x's. If we subtract them, we are going to have a positive x. Then we are going to add negative 6. This is what your algebra tiles should look like. Now, we are going to look at the factors. This here is 2x, and this here is 3, negative 3. This here is 2x and positive 4. The answer would be plus 2 and 2x minus 3.
For further learning about quadratic trinomials, I'm going to give more examples.
Hi, I'm Lorence S. Adison, and today I'm going to teach you how to factor and multiply using algebraic tiles. First, we're going to factor. The problem that we are going to solve is x squared plus 5x minus 14. How are we going to solve that? First, going to have to know the factors of the last term, that is negative 14. What do you think the factors? 14 and 1, 7 and 2, negative 7 and 2, positive 7 and negative 2. So now we're gonna test. we're going to represent x squared using this big blue square. And the others are, what are the factors? Factors are negative 2 and positive 7. So this will represent negative 2 here. And this is the positive 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here. So now we need to build a rectangle using these algebraic tiles. Now x plus 7 and x minus 2, because these are negative. So what do you think? 2 times 7 is 14 negative. So it will be 1 like this. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. It will be like this. How is it x squared plus 5x minus 14? Because there is no 5. How will we do this? There are negative and positive sides, so we're going to cancel. And this will be cancelled. This will be cancelled in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 5x. So this is x squared and 5x and minus 14.
I have more examples about factoring quadratic expressions.
Today, I will teach you how to factor quadratic expressions using algebra tiles. Today, we will factor x squared plus 3x plus 2. We will use a tile that represents x squared, 3 pieces of green tiles which represents variable x, tiles that represents number 1. First, form a rectangle using the tiles. First, we will distribute x squared to these sides. Since there is no identical equations to this part, we will just put plus 1. In this part, we can see 2 identical equations. Which leads us to an answer of x plus 1 times x plus 2. As to find out if our answer is correct, we will check using the FOIL method. First, write x plus 1 and then x plus 2. After that, we will distribute x to x, x to 2, 1 to x, and 1 to 2. And the result is x squared plus 3x plus 2.
I'm Bernadette Obaña. After a few more examples, we are going to conclude our lectures. Hi! I'm still here, Miss Obaña. So, this would be my example for factoring binomials using algebraic tiles. This tile would be equivalent for x squared, positive x squared. And this would be for negative x squared. This for x, positive x, negative x. Positive 1, negative 1. So, we're going to find the factors of this equation. X squared plus 5x plus 6. So, we're gonna put x squared in this. 5x, we're gonna have 5x. 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. How are we going to put it in here? So, we're going to divide it. We're going to put it in here, in here, in here, in here, and in here. And we're gonna need positive 6. So we're gonna have 6 tiles in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, positive 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of these are positive because none of these are red colored. So we're gonna find the factors of this equation. So what is their factors? X plus X plus. This should be X because it would be divided by 2 or square root. X plus 2 and X plus 3. So the factors would be X plus 2 and X plus 3. And this would be your final answer.
And that concludes our lesson for today. I hope you learned something.